coordination with your attack, like as you're seeing, as you right here with the dual blades to do some.
That looks sick! Hey guys, it's Scoop, call me Skull, and welcome to a official gameplay reaction video. So this is 21 minutes of Monster Hunter Rise Dual Blades gameplay. I'm watching this from the IGN channel because I wasn't there for the live stream, but this is gonna be amazing. I'm super excited. I hope you guys are too. If you guys are, feel free to leave a like, subscribe if you guys are new and you guys are interested in what we have going on here. We cover a lot of Monster Hunter content. We play along with other games too every now and then. And yeah, if you guys want to play with me, we go live on Twitch. I would love to play with you guys there. We played a lot of World, and we're gonna play a lot of Generations Ultimate soon, as well as playing Rise when it comes out. So I really would love to see you guys there. I really love to play with you guys and everything. But without further ado, we're gonna watch the gameplay for Monster Hunter Rise. Here we go.
So this is the those runes, the shrine runes that we talked as well.
Everything looks so good.
And you can see the hunter's already in the locale. Here's the camp over here. Just so you know, they already accepted a 2-star quest to hunt down a Tetranodon before they came here, so they're just going straight to the action and show it off to you. So you can see some kind of cool rock formations around you.
So they brought a lot of stuff from back from World with the way the layout is and everything, which I really like that.
Beautiful river as well, and oh man,
it's like a little bit of a combination between Generations and World.
Ah, nature. So he's popping into the tent now, and this is the
This is so cool!
And the buddy board.
Look how much Zed he has, jeez.
He's showing you an option that lets you eat as well. So yeah, the first option is the item box, the second one is the buddy board, and the third one is eat. The fourth one is just get out of here. If you go to the top,
I wonder if you could customize your bug.
You're able to manage your equipment and change, what you're using.
Nice, that's good.
So we're going to have 14 weapons from, like that you've seen in the series before. So I think people are looking forward to a lot of weapons that they've seen in the past. But we'll be talking a lot
the
more
dog
about
is so cute
later, so stay tuned for more information. This is nothing to do before, but you had like a lot of money, didn't you, Hiyuko? Apparently in the item box you could see the cash somewhere, and he was like, man, you are rich. It's like, I have been getting the money.
Oh, that's so cool.
So, you saw him just use this on the screen. That was the Wirebug.
Oh, so you have like...
So you can see kind of right below, on the center of the screen, below the feet of the player, there are these like 2 little icons that are slowly refilling. That is the Wirebug icon. You can use 2 of them initially, and when you use one of them, you can see it kind of like becomes like temporarily unavailable. So you're able to use 2 of them quickly in unison in a row, and then obviously you can see them recharging below as well. She was really excited about that.
Wow, it's a very timed thing then.
And he wants to add that, you can use the Wirebugs to get all over the place, access all sorts of really interesting places. You can go vertically, horizontally. Basically, you just use that aiming reticule that he popped up before, put it in the direction you want to throw the Wirebug, and then there it goes. It's really a free system that gives you a lot of versatility.
That's really cool. It doesn't look awkward at all, too. Like, it looks like something that could be used
Look. Aha.
mid-combat and everything. Because with the Clutch Claw, I felt like it was like a lot of like... You had to like stop and kind of set up and get for the Clutch Claw when you're using it against monsters. So this is like, I really like this.
Little jumps to get up the over places that are in the way, and you'll get over obstacles. So it's really helpful to have. So you can kind of use the Wirebugs to search around the environment and find hidden gathering points.
That's so cool. I love that.
Cute little things that we've included in the game. It's a really great way to kind of explore the world of Monster Hunter Rise.
I think I noticed with the sharpness too, the way they show it, they show how much sharpness you have left for each bar. Because in World they only showed like how much you have left for that one specific color, but this one shows the entire bar, which I like a lot more.
As you're falling down to make it look cooler, but he says actually if you fall and you hit the ground, you still won't take damage. So the Wirebug is just entirely if you want to be classy.
Oh yeah, that's true. Okay, I didn't think about that. I don't know why I thought we would have fall damage, but
We were talking about the Wirebug on the bottom, but next you can see to the right of that, there is this little icon mentioned. We are calling this the action slider. And using that, you can issue orders to your Palamute or do other sorts of things.
it is so cool.
So, like right now, he used it to jump onto the back of the Palamute. And while you're on the back, like you can do dashes and jumps. And the Palamute's actually got a little bit of a nice addition. So you can see he kind of grabbed on the edge of that hut and jumped on the top. So, basically, it's really helpful to have the Palamute around to access all these areas and move about quickly.
Ah, this is gonna be so cool.
So, all right, I'm gonna get off him really quickly.
I'm really looking forward to the
Palamute.
Palamute.
That action bar to do
And
some
the fact that we can
communication
have
with
one of
your
our
buddies.
animals with us
Like this one,
mid-hunt
sit.
with 4 players.
Or, like, shake hands.
Oh my god! That is adorable!
Good dog.
Ah!
You can also do it with the Palicos as well.
Were we able to do that in World? I don't think we were.
Look how adorable he is.
That is so cute.
I mean, this has nothing to do with actual gameplay elements. It's just, fun. It's just pure delight. High five, cat. High five.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah, the action that lets you use kind of all sorts of things. As you saw, there were actions to do with your animals, with your pet, with your.
You guys can't really
buddies,
see
and
it,
You could also
but-
do
Oop.
things like summon the Palamute to ride it.
Hold on a
So
second.
you saw me just kind of do this quick, nice slide down the mountain, and we're in this new area now.
This is what they're talking about with the
So this is the main field
the
of
gestures
area.
thing with the dog and how they interacted with the cat and everything on the bottom right. Couldn't really see because of my webcam, but that's what they were talking about.
So I talked a little bit about this. You can join on the. You can summon kind of the Palamute to jump on it using the action slider. But if you're near the Palamute, you can also just hold A to just hop onto his back real quick as a sort of shortcut. He's also showing you that you can use.
They have
you can set
shortcuts and everything as well.
to kind of make it easier to use the commands that you want to use very often.
Yes!
Setting it right now. I've set things to like use healing items and whatnot.
Oh, this is gonna be so
Sharpen
cool.
weapons and etc. etc. So the while you're on the Palamute, you're not just moving. You're able to do other things and get all sorts of actions done and prepare for battle and whatnot.
It's very interactive.
Next up is you can see this little green thing, right? It's kind of like a little ball. That is called a endemic life.
Okay.
So you can collect these to do things like get little buffs like heal or get stamina back
Ah.
or gain other sorts of benefits.
That's nice.
It's only these quests, these buffs are temporary. They're only active for the quest that you're on.
Oh. Oh, okay, I get it, I get it, I get it.
Just kind of triggered the bad guy. We pulled him, so we're going to run over here so we can do some other stuff first before we go into the fight. So normally, you see there's now 3 symbols for the Wirebug on the bottom. Before we had only 2. So what this is during quests, you can find Wirebugs in the wild, that was weird, to actually increase the max amount of Wirebug usage you have in that quest by up to 3.
Oh. Okay, so when you find more Wirebugs, you can use them.
That kind of will help
Okay.
you get a little bit more mobility and move around.
That's really nice.
He also mentioned using it with
No.
the Palamute, but sorry, I think I missed that little bit. I think he's just talking about climbing the vines that you saw before. So all the buff items that you are used to from the Monster Hunter series, of course, will remain in the series. This is an entirely new element that they have added to the game. So you can kind of search around the map and discover your best routes to monsters and figure out the best way to play it. There's some that you don't have to do any of these to win. These are all kind of optional things if you want to go out of your way to find the extra buffs. So it's all kind of gives you a lot more ways to approach the game. So over here, you can see this kind of grass thing that he's messing around with it. So you can see over here, he
dog
just
just
found a
climbing out of the ground.
great Wirebug in there. And you can use those one that you found to make these super huge jumps like the one that you just saw. You saw he just leaped up a tremendous distance. So, you know, like searching through the locales, you can find really cool items like this and, you know, endemic lives and wirebugs that will let you maneuver and gain more buffs.
That is
It's
so
a really
cool.
interesting thing that adds rewards to the
The
exploration aspect of
maneuvering with
game.
the bugs seems so fluid. It doesn't seem like it to intrude in anything. I don't know what the button
So I'm
is
gonna
to be able
grab this
to
little
control the
endemic life
bugs,
right
but
here. He's gonna jump around through some bamboo.
I'm excited to use it like mid-hunt and everything.
So outside of the areas that you fight the monsters, like the one that you just saw, there's also these kind of like little side areas that are basically, you won't find any large monsters wandering in here, but there's tons of endemic life for you to go around and look in, and you
Look
know,
like he holds the dual blades.
there's some like destructible environmental bits that you can go and find hidden hidden endemic life, collect them, gain some buffs.
Okay. So the thing is, a few things I think I could actually like really confirm in this is that like I don't think there'll be more than 14 weapons. I think it's still gonna be the same ones.
Really good at these games,
One
and you're
world.
an experienced veteran of the Monster Hunter series, you can probably go straight into fighting the monsters if you want to. All this stuff is, you know, once again, just an extra bit.
Yeah, it's always good to explore. Like this area looks cool.
So the endemic
I imagine
life,
there's more.
definitely do all sorts of things. Like there's buffs. There's also some of them that can be used like items and other things. We'll be giving more information about these on a later date, but you know, right now I think that's all we're gonna say about them. So you can see him. They were talking about, can we climb up here? And then he's like, yeah, I can check this out.
That's really cool.
So you can use the Wirebug to get up here if you want to, or you can use the Palamute. There's lots of ways to maneuver around the environment and explore. So, you know, find a way that suits you, find a way that you like, and play the sort of game you want to play. So once you get used to it, it starts feeling really nice to just bounce around. And
So I think people might comment on is probably the graphics, like of the area and location. I think it's fine with the Switch at least, especially with no loading screens.
Really kind of changes the gameplay, and you can play around with different play styles and have fun. So now they're going to go and look for the Tetranodon and show you some straight up battle, which I'm sure you're all looking forward to.
Gosh, it's gonna be. I would be grinding this game like crazy.
So you can see that kind of floating around him. I think that's a.
Look at him, he's so pudgy.
Endemic life. So there's no paintball in this game. But you can see on the bottom left there's that sort of map, and that will generally show you where monsters on. And if you know what the monster is, it will show up as a little symbol, but the question marks are monsters that you haven't kind of encountered yet, so you don't know what they are.
Okay. It's a huge map.
There's also like this special item that kind of looks like a little owl that you can send off into
I
the
can like
distance
zoom
that
into the
will
map too, so that's
search out
good.
and scout out the locations and types of monsters and so on.
So it has like a big overview, but you can also zoom in to kind of get like a closer look.
So now we're showing off the Tetranodon, and this is an amphibious, hefty chunk, as I think I said
The
yesterday.
combat looks so nice too.
He's really big already, but while he's fighting, you can see
It
now
seems to be the same as World,
pretty big
too.
up. Once he eats something, he gets extra full. He gets just practically pudgy, and
He said pudgy! I was just saying. I was saying that to be. Oh my gosh.
Changes his attack patterns a little bit. So you know he moves slower because of this. So it's a nice kind of like different way of fighting the monsters. So now I'm going to show
wow,
you.
I
a
like the
little
way
bit
they
more
show
about
the
dual
sharpness.
blades. Wow, look at that! Look at that stomp. Oof. So he's just hitting it normally now, but
Bro.
So right now he's used the Wirebugs, but you're able to use the Wirebug in coordination with your attack, like as you're seeing he's doing right here with the dual blades to do some
That
extra
looks
attacks.
sick!
And every weapon has a number of different patterns and things you can do, collaborations attacks that you can coordinate attacks you can make with a Wirebug. And a lot of them really sort of go well with the sorts of weapons you're using. So like, this one lets you increase your mobility and do extra damage at very specific points.
Damn.
So I'm going to show you one right now. It looks like he's going to throw the Wirebug forward.
Oh, the knockdown
So you
too.
throw the Wirebug forward, and if the monster makes an attack into it, it gives you a chance to make a counter attack against it. So they're really cool.
I need to see
ways
that.
to use the Wirebug
I wonder if
in
they'll
sort of a
show it.
supportive role for your main weapon and do. I think he just showed you right there.
Was it the
It was a little
counter?
bit close, so it was kind of hard to see. But right as the monster attacked him, he threw out the Wirebug, which is going to make that really cool counter attack. There was
Okay.
again, I think. So, depending on the power of the Wirebug coordinated attack that you make, you might use one or maybe two of these Wirebug icons on the bottom.
What is he doing
You can use,
now?
you can use them for this
What
one.
was that?
There's ways to use this to make attacks. There's ways to use it as an innovation. We hope everybody kind of experiments and tries to find out ways to use these various abilities to support their own particular game styles.
I'm really looking forward to like speedrunners like trying to figure
So
out
you can see
ways
this helmet over here.
to
He's
beat
fighting.
the
So one thing
monster with
people are
the
probably
bug
worried
and
about
everything.
is that
Or if there
the
could be
helmet,
rules against it,
does
maybe.
have HP.
I don't know.
He can get hurt, but he will never die. So even if you get really, even if it gets really hurt bad, he'll kind of run off and not be available for a bit, healing up, eating doggy treats or something. So I think we still have time. He's thinking about ending the gameplay here, but we have a little bit more time, so he's going to maybe do it a little bit more. They're kind of discussing what do we want to do now.
This is really cool. I'm
sure a
really
lot of people
liking the
just
look
want
of
us to
that,
just all fight it out and
honestly.
see everything.
I feel like they did a great job so far. I mean, this is like only one map. I don't even know how many maps they have.
Okay, so we got a little bit more time. So you see these question marks? So he's going to run over and encounter them. And he actually doesn't know what they are.
Oh,
man.
he's from? I don't know what game he's from, but I recognize him from GU. Like, just like so you guys know, I've only played
So,
World
yeah,
and
we got this guy
Generations
who just ran
Ultimate,
over
so
here.
I
Oh
only
my
know
God.
monsters from those two. But I recognize him in GU. It looks a lot better.
So I think they said the name of it. Sorry, I don't recognize the name of that monster in English, but he's adorable. Also terrifying.
He's adorably terrifying.
So there's also, it sounds like he is a monster from the previous series. So we have quite a few of them in this game as well. So this is, I guess, a surprise reveal of this little monster right here.
So it's like, okay, so it's not going to be all of them.
That sounds like
I
the
imagine it's
Japanese
probably
Jojo.
not going to be all the monsters. I don't
Sorry, I'm
know.
sure everybody's watching this is more familiar with this monster than I am. So yeah,
How many
one
monsters?
interesting
I
thing
wonder
that we
what
haven't
monsters
talked
gonna
about
bring
is in
into
game,
this.
Kind of different from the other previous Monster Hunters is the player character talks a lot more than he used to.
Yeah, I've noticed that too. I got a little weirded out when I first saw the
trailer. Taunt and so on. But there is an option in the menu that allows you to kind of adjust this. So if you think like, you don't want to hear your hunter talk, you want him to just be quiet and stab things, you're able to change that and make it more just about, the quiet, solitary hunter sort of thing.
Really?
So yeah, it's customizable. You can adjust the rate of character speech in the game.
That is interesting. I didn't think you could
they're
actually
kind of,
do that.
Reiterating that, and they're talking about, like if you really want to listen to the character as the character, or if you really want to focus on the action, you can kind of mix around with that.
I like that. I like how they made that an option. Like they didn't really need to make that an
So we
option,
hope
but they
you,
did. That's so
everybody's looking
cool.
forward to trying out all these new different abilities and seeing the monsters and everything. So it sounds like we have some more time. So we're more time than we initially thought we had.
Also, another confirmed artist that's gonna be in this game is Rathian, because there was a character using Rathian armor in one of the previous gameplay trailers that I noticed.
Over time, so we're gonna walk about and explore a little bit more. So I think they're gonna try to. You see that? So yeah, this is the first actual gameplay footage of this. So like let's go extra far. Let's go the extra mile and show. Literally, let's go the extra mile and show some more stuff.
Do it.
So this is all something that he doesn't know what's going to be awaiting in this direction. So yeah, like that kind of like triple Wirebug thing he did there. She commented how like really nice that felt to see and do. And he's like, yeah, this is that mobility, the kind of light, the ability to run around and be mobile and explore the game.
The thing I noticed as well is that the movement in this game feels a lot lighter than they do in World, because the movement in World, like the characters feel like a lot heavier than I guess the characters that move around and do different things in Rise, because of probably the bug probably helps out a lot with that, but it feels very Spider-Man-like, and I really like that.
The wall just straight, but you can go sideways and a little bit more, all sorts of directions. We wanted to make it a really easy like controls that are simple and easy to understand, but also gives you this really cool, strong feeling of traversing this environment and exploring all these interesting places. Let's run over here. He's like, let's go over there. He's like,
I love how you can hang on in midair. It's really awesome. Also, the thing I thought was really funny is that someone made a meme where it's just like, you know those little sticky hands that you throw and has like a long string, you kind of just throw it and it sticks onto something, and then you grab it back and you throw it again. And they always get like super dirty after like 2 or 3 uses. Who is this guy?
She's commenting on how cute he is, and he's saying this is kind of like a tanuki, like a raccoon dog. It's kind of like
he's so punchy. He's very punchy.
I guess he doesn't realize you're there, or maybe he doesn't care. Yeah,
he's so
a
big.
Guy. He doesn't really care. Yeah, this kind of look like, oh, what you're doing here. I'm just gonna do what I want. All right, I think we're gonna end it there. So that is going to be it for today's gameplay.
That is sick! Oh my gosh! I'm so excited for this game now. I literally can't wait. I don't know, there's not really much to really say about it other than like the other things that I've noticed from the other trailer, because I feel like they revealed a lot more in the other trailer than they did in this one. Even though it was like only 2 minutes. But like, the other one, I've noticed that like we're gonna have Rathian armor, so it's gonna be really sick. I'm really excited for that. And we're also gonna be having more attacks and abilities than what we had in World and everything. And it looks like they brought a lot of the combat system from World into this game. I don't think we'll have different styles and different abilities like that, because I feel like they want to kind of like steer away from that to make it less complex. I don't know, they might add different styles, but in terms of, I'm really curious to how they're going to be making gear in this game. Are you going to be doing the same thing as they did in World, where they added decorations and stuff like that? Or are they going to be trying something different? I don't know. I'm really curious. If you guys want to, those of you guys that are curious to see what more they're going to bring to the table, I would love to talk with you guys about this in the comments. This is really exciting. I'm super excited to get this game. I am 100% like in on getting this game, especially seeing how like the combat system and everything worked on the Switch. So it's gonna be really nice to see. I got my Pro controller ready. It's gonna be awesome. And yeah, I hope to see you guys soon. I'll see you guys this Sunday actually. All right, much love to you guys. Goodbye.